What's good, man? Get my headphones in. It's around. Pack Boy Dolo checking in with another episode of Around the Clock Thinkers, man. I'm sipping water again. And you know what? Water helped me flow, no pun intended. Yeah. You already know that the show is brought to you by the Treeway Winter Wear Collection, man. You can cop the drip, and I'ma leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you go forward to Pretty Much Understanding, man. It is on Amazon, the first link in the description if you want the physical copy. And then the last official website link, you can hit that link and get the e-booklet emailed to your email within 2 minutes, man. You have the same information that you would have to wait on if you ordered the physical copy, but it's up to you. Hope everything's smooth with everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Today we're going to be getting into something really important about the peace that a lot of people, I say 95% of living human being does not know they possess this type of peace that's laying dormant within inside of them because their mind is making so much noise. So it is never what you think, so just forget it. That's the topic of today's show. The name of today's show is It Is Never What You Think, so just forget it. Wow. What I mean though, first of all, like I said at first, your mind is working against you. Your mind is going to be the main thing that stops you from getting what you want to get. The number one thing. And you think it's external things still. The mind will even make you fool you and make you think that it's external things instead of your mind. So your mind is working against you. The first key piece, for real, very important. Don't believe everything you think. Learn to separate thinking from thoughts. You can have a thought that comes and go. But when a thought comes to you and you start thinking about that thought, see, that's where you make the mistake at. That's an error. Because now you're looping. Most likely that thought was negative. It had a negative charge to it. And you're thinking that is true. When it comes to you, you immediately think that is true. Because you're programmed to think that way. You're not programmed to be of no thought. And in the moment, pretty much the majority of your day, the only time you need to really be thinking is when you go to work and you have to manage throughout the day. Eckhart Tolle, he calls it clock time. Because he doesn't identify with time. So when it's time for him to be a human and identify with time, or not be a human, I'm gonna rephrase that, be an adult, a responsible adult, and identify with time to be on quote unquote time at this place for this whatever, right? He calls it clock time because It should be something temporarily used when you go outside of the present moment and identify with time. Other than that, you shouldn't even identify with time at all. Interesting, huh? I thought so too when I first read it. So you need to be more in the present moment. You need to be more present. You need to feel your body heavily. You should meditate a lot. You should meditate a lot. I can't emphasize that enough, y'all. Meditation is key. To me, meditation is just awesome. I'm so glad that it exists. Chapter 2. Become a professional watcher of yourself. Become a professional watcher of yourself. Now, I could possibly imagine you're like, oh, excuse me, y'all. You're like, a professional watcher of myself? And I would proceed and say yes. Then I would hit you with these 4 star points or questions. First question is, you need to be asking yourself, what am I thinking? When you feel a negative feeling, if you're in the present, you're going to feel at peace. If you're not in the present, you feel negative feelings. So you ask yourself, what am I thinking? Right? And then you ask yourself, why am I thinking it? In this order now. And listen close to these questions. You should be taking notes. You should write this shit down. Third, you should say, how does it make me feel? So what are you thinking? Why are you thinking it? And how does it make you feel? Last but not least, why does it make you feel that way? You need to ask yourself that question. Once you become aware of that answer to that question, you're on your way. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 3. Decide to make the change. It's all going to come down to a decision either way. Either you're going to choose to sit there and be caught in thoughts that are creating these crazy scenarios that are most likely, definitely not gonna even happen. But in that moment, you're suffering as if these things are occurring right now. That's you identifying way too much with your mind and your thoughts. And not realizing that a lot of times, most of the time, the mind is just up there making up shit. Just up there making up shit. And even some of the shit that you worry about that may be true is never even as bad as you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But when I ran across that book, Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Wynn. And that's free on YouTube, by the way. But when I ran across that book, I was like, yo, this shit is dope. Y'all should go check it out. It's so interesting and honestly great to know that we're here and we were taught the wrong way first, but now here's the right way and we got a chance to change it. That's fucking cool. But just remember, y'all, it is never what you think. So just forget it. Man, it's around. Pat Boy Dolo checking out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time the show drop. Yeah. We dropping shows back to back. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to mention to y'all. So what I think I'm gonna do is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm gonna be dropping shows those days, the next 2-3 months. And when I drop shows those days on YouTube, Friday, I think that day I'm gonna drop the show in the morning time, because Friday evening when I be dropping my shit like at 8:45 p.m. Yo, people are like, they're out on the ball, you know what I'm saying? They out doing whatever, you feel me? So I feel like Friday's earlier show is more suitable. But we'll roll into it, man. I just wanted to mention it to y'all, so y'all, the ones who really be like catching every show, so you'll have a heads up on the transition. But man, it's around Pat Boy Dolo, and I'm checking out. Peace.